Howdy, howdy, y'all. It's Sir Cowpoke, and welcome on back to Valheim Build Edition. Today's ride, we continue our mountain build project where we design out a ruined stone keep blacksmith build. So this is going to be super fun and a massive build. So without further delay, let's get to riding. Like, I'm thinking maybe flatten all this out, like right here. And this is where I'm going to build the stone blacksmith. That's what I'm going to be working on today. Just trying to get that started and whatnot. I have a pretty cool idea and everything. Like this mountain build is supposed to be like all stone. It's all things that anybody can easily do because I build everything in survival. I don't build anything in creative. I find it more challenging and a little more rewarding. But everything. So I'm thinking maybe like this little pad section, it's kind of close to there, and main keep, when I do build the keep up here, it's going to sit right over here, because I got some pretty cool ideas for the keep. So the main keep is going to be sitting up this entire main region, and I'm going to have this really cool tower that's like bridged and attached, and it's going to sit in the back. That's where the keep's going to go, and that's like the little guard watchtower thing that I put in. So I'm thinking the blacksmith doesn't need to be too far away. I don't want to like all the way up things. So I'm thinking like this might be a good spot for it. So let's see here. So if we have that, that's 4, 5. I'm thinking, because I have an idea on how this is going to semi-look, right? And it's going to be interesting, because I haven't decided if I kind of want to do, like, it's, like, thinking to have, like, a little, this is, like, the regular workstation right here. And then over here is going to be the smithing section, where I'm going to put the smelters and everything along here, and try to build it in. Make it look like one giant like chimney looking thing. Trying to like figure out a way to think. But up here is like the smithing section, and down here is the workstation. There's going to be steps that go up and down, and all that jazz. So here's a base layout. What we got, right? So we have down there is, like I said, it's going to be a wooden house with a 1-layer stone. That's what I'm thinking. That's going to be the base, and then it's going to have its own like semi-roof, and then there's going to be like this like haphazard keep that's kind of like was a rubble piece that got transformed into the blacksmith sections, and you're going to have these 2 tower sections that are either going to be tower sections or they're going to be utilized as quote-unquote furnaces, like furnace locations. You can easily stick, like, you had, like, this guy. Look at that. It could fit pretty perfectly. And you can have, like, 1, 2. So you can have 2 coal burners. And then I can build in the fire pit section. Or I can blow out, where, like, have... because we need to also plan out where these guys are going, right? So, and we're only going to have 1 of each. It's not this ginormous that has like 4 of these things. No, it's going to be 1 on 1. And I'm thinking I can have them built into the side. Kind of like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like trying to gauge how this is going to look. Because you can't stick them in here, because then you can't load them. You have to be able to load these guys. So I'm thinking I could have these dudes, like 1 there, and then another one, and have the other one, this guy, over here, right? Now bear with me and hang on there. Once I have that, I know it's going to block these sections. I might need to maneuver some things around, but I'm thinking of putting this guy in like in the middle. Somehow. I'll have to play with this. It would like sit like right here, and then the 2 furnaces on either side, and then maybe one tower utilized to actually go over and oversee, and then this is where the coal one would sit. Yeah, like turn this into like this coal burning, like we took a tower and we transformed into a coal burning tower. That's kind of cool. And then this is the actual tower you can walk in semi and oversee everything else. I think that'll work. I think that might work. Here's our frame that we got right now. Now, in order to do the roof, we will need to put some more support on the ground. So I need to put in the stone basin sections in here. So I'm going to come in here and fill this all with stone. And that will give us more support for the beams in order for me to put the roof on. And I can figure out if this roof's going to work. Hopefully it does. But let's start filling this sucker in with some stone sections. And eat some food. Maybe before animals start showing up and killing us. Let's rip all this down. Go. And let's fill this sucker in with stone. And then that way we can get support so we can build the roof. The roof. You guys right here. Boom and boom. Break you down. Next thing we're going to do is these bad boys. I'm going to save on material. This. Yeah. How you make things. Yeah, we're going to have to do it. I think this is going to be the best way because of how the fits. Oh. And it's the right height. Happy little accidents. Let's see here. So it's going to have, I think having the stone frame is going to be kind of cool. Y'all think? It's going to have the four corners going to be stone. One, this is going to give it support all the way around. And everything else. Like this section is going to be all stone. It's not going to have any wood. This section is going to be, it's kind of like the fell down portion to keep. And they had to fill it in with stone, or fill it in with wood. Wood section. And everything else. I think that should give it, put another bit over here. And this guy will go there. What the hell was that noise? Oh my god, skeleton surprise. Super cozy right now. Nice. I have some skeletons to deal with. It is the horde of the undead trying to reclaim their mountain. This is mine. I am the king here. Get out of here. Get. Ah! I shall slay all of you. Protect my build. Protecting my build. Bring it. Bring it, you foul undead. Where y'all at? That finally give me enough support needed for this. Yes! Stay. Stay. Woohoo! Alright! I knew there was enough. I just needed to get the rest of the framework in there. Right there for now, for a little bit of support. Probably need to put the floor in here first, before I can go too crazy. But, I'm thinking is I create this box. It's gonna be like this 4x4 box right here, right? And then it's gonna jet up a little bit, Then it's going to turn into a dome. And then over here, it's going to have part of the dome extended over. So it creates the roof section over that section. And then that's going to be like the vented out section because that's where the bellows are going to be. And then the two towers on either side is going to come up. One's going to be like haphazardy and falling apart, so it's not going to be covered up. But that's going to be like where the coal is being cooked. And then the other one's going to have its little teepee thing there. And so it gives it a keep-like look that's meshed over. Yeah, might work. This is going to be a dome box. It's going to stick up, one more up, and then I'm going to wrap it, and then that's what's going to fold over. And then what's going to cover, that's going to cover like that section and whatnot. What's going to cover over here, this section, kind of going to be like an angled roof off the dome. That's why I'm going to have this a little bit higher. So I think I'm going to do one more, not like, we have one block here, but then one there, all the way around. I think that's going to give me the right height to make sure that everything fits and sits perfectly. I think that's going to give me the right height and everything else. So I'm going to try to get this last little bit synced in. So let's go get some more wood to get the last bit of this outline done. Yeah, it's just not a full enough support. But I think we get the idea. I think the idea is there and how this is going to set. It's just once the stone walls, the stone pillars, the stone tower sections get in here, it's going to support all this to the point that these beams right here, they're not going to be needed or anything like that. It's just trying to get an idea of the frame. And I think it's going to turn out rather cool. Oh no, the fog has come in. Fog just came in. No, I don't like that. Right. I think that's all going to turn out really cool. I think I approve. I think I approve on how this roof's going to go for this keep. Makes this nice little top thing pretty cool. Right here is going to be like the central working area. All the smithing stuff. It's going to be pretty cool. I think this is going to be pretty cool. Now for the progress report, we actually were able to get all the walls up, all the way around, and it's actually looking really, really cool. And I did a little more trickery up here on the roof, made it look a lot better. It looks a lot smoother, a lot nicer, more symmetrical. And I put up these little sections around here. I think that turned out pretty cool. It has its own unique little flair to it, and I kind of like it. It's kind of like a fish I was trying to go for. Some type of like fish, that goes up or anything like that. I think it's kind of cool. And then we're going to have these windows so we can get some nice natural light in here. I might cover up the top ones with X's. I'll play around what's going to go in here. And these little slits, I'm actually going to put like the crystals in there. So it'll be like kind of a glass type thing. I probably might do glass all the way in here. At least I'll try to. And we'll see how that goes. But the walls came in really, really cool with the stone. This is also going to be a glassed-in little slit that has natural light that comes in here. I went ahead and put these guys in because I needed to see how it would fit and see if I should build it inside. But I'm like, no, I still need to be able to access these guys. And this would not make any sense if this portion was actually in the wall. So I was designing this like they came in and built this. Like, this is a keep that they took over and redid it for a smithy type thing. So that's practically where it's going to go. The little tower thing in here's actually turned out pretty cool. I still have to get the steps in here to get it all the way up and see how that's going to work out. And then this fit in here perfectly. And this is supposed to be the like falling apart tower. And so it turned out pretty cool. It's its own little unique, interesting thing, and all that. We still have a lot more to do. I'll show you the outside. We have to come in here and fill this guy in. Get rid of that guy. But we have to come in here and fill up all these little cracks and everything. Smooth that out so it's nice and smooth. Same thing over here. And I'll probably put some like extra like rubble or something for decoration. But it's actually turning out really, really, really cool. So all that's left is to put in the last bit of detail work and put in like the shelvings, the actual tools and upgrades, and get it all decked out, get the actual black tar in here and just finish it out. So I'm going to be doing some time lapses showing you some interesting things that I'm going to be doing, intricate things I'm going to be doing. So I'll see you all at the end of the ride. Alrighty, y'all, here we are at the end of the ride. This thing turned out amazing. Look at it. This looks so cool. You can hear the furnaces going off inside and everything else, but I got all these glass in here all the way around. Check that out. It just turned out super, super, super cool. The designs of the house, the house build smashed into the keep looks amazing. I came in here and did some work, try to get this in here, but it turned out like a little hard. But then I was like, you know what? Let's see if like pieces falling apart, because it's a keep that's falling apart that got repurposed for blacksmith. So started putting these on the ground, and it's like pieces started falling off with around the towers and everything else. A lot more over here because this tower is like technically fall down. It is really, really cool. So let's go inside. Oh, as soon as we're getting attacked real quick. Hang on. Oh, no. Not good. Not good. Not good. Nope. There we go. Ooh, jeez, that was bad. That was super bad. All right, let's get inside before more bad things happen. Let me put this over here. I forgot that I needed my weapon. But check this out. You got the stairs that lead up all in here. It looks amazing. And then we have the big double doors. And then boom! Check the inside of this out. This turned out so cool. Like the bottom layer, the bottom floor has your chests, and you can always put different chests in here. You can make it go all the way up if you want. But I think this is going to work out just fine. Always add more, can always upgrade. We put the this in the corner, so we have that here. We have a fully upgraded workbench, because down here is the workbench areas, like the wood crafting sections and the arrow crafting sections and the work repair section and stuff like that. It turned out pretty cool. I put some cross beams in here so I can get some extra light and some heat and some warmth. Got some nice carpet on the ground with all the animal rugs and hides. And then you just walk up to the next one up here, and this is the complete blacksmith area. So you can do your stone cutting, you can just do your work on repair all your stuff, and you have your like little section right here, and then you have a tiny little chair so you can take little breaks and you're like, yes, this is my blacksmith. You just take a break and enjoy things and everything else. And we got 2 sets of armor ready to go. You have the you have a coal burner there. You have your smelters, both smelters that funnel out a bit. That roof turned out kind of awkward, but I think it's kind of cool and goes with the rundown factors. It's like, this was a repurpose. This side's been falling down. That keeps falling down, and so in order they had to just try to get a roof on there to provide some ventilation for this. So I think it still turned out really cool. It fits the theme of this, and we got some more lights, a much bigger section up there, so it has plenty of venting and supposed to keep the cool in, because when you're having all the things running, it's going to be super hot. So having it all vent out is super important. So that turned out really cool. Then we have a nice little walkway that comes up so we can get on the tower. Then boom, we have a tower. We can come up here, we can shoot down some drakes if we want. We can get on top of the building and really defend it if we want. This turned out super cool. I love how this came out. I love how it looks. The purpose of it. This is one of the biggest blacksmith build I've ever done, and it just turned out amazing. I hope you all think so too. If you did, please shoot that like button down below and leave a comment to let me know. If there's any other suggestions, also let me know. I'll be glad to hear them and try to take them in and try to add them. I would love to do that. And also, don't forget to subscribe and click that bell as well, so do not miss out on any more rides just like this one. Again, I appreciate y'all so much, and I'll see y'all on the next ride.